Doggie Dojo. My name is Trevor Smith, and we have a special guest here, Ashley, and she has been doing dog training since you were 12 years old?
Since I was 12.
That's awesome. And then what's your dog training group or company?
The company that I have is called the Positive Pooch.
Oh, that's an awesome name. Yeah. That's cool.
It's called the Positive Pooch, and it started mainly because of my first dog. So when I got my first dog, I was 7 years old. Mm-hmm. And his name was Billy. Mm-hmm. And at the time, of course, you didn't know anything about training. And, you know, training back then was, you know, it was extremely aversive. And, you know, there were a lot of prong collars and, you know, that whole thing involved in training your dog. And so I started getting into television shows like Good Dog You. Yeah. And I was just like, oh, well, I'm going to teach my dog, you know. Yeah. So that's sort of how that started. My second dog, Abby, who's really my mother's dog, she's co-owned with me. It was my first obedience dog, agility dog, the whole 9 yards, trick dog. She's my everything. Yeah.
So that's hence the name Positive Pooch.
Yes.
That you're like, okay, we need to get positive here and with our pups, our pooches. So it's awesome. When people are starting out training dogs, like whether it be tricks or obedience, like what's a really good tip that you would like to share that you think people where should they begin with their dog when they train?
Yeah, I think a good tip, my personal tip would be patience. There's a lot of people who dogs, just like children, they learn at their own pace. Yeah. So, you know, some people, even in puppy class, you know, they get caught up in the fact that, oh, that dog, you know, did it faster than my dog, you know, or my dog must be stupid and things like that. And it's just like, no, maybe your dog just needs a different incentive or maybe a different drive to work. You know, maybe that dog, you know, he doesn't care, you know, a tennis ball is fine for him, but maybe yours, instead of kibble, maybe you should try hot dogs or something. It'll, you know, just to get him going. Yeah. So
I think that's a great tip. Like, I think a lot of people do just get impatient and they don't take the time to get to know their dog. And I think it's super important that people actually take the time to watch their dog and see what they like. Oh, my dog is going after that toy, or my dog is interested in squirrels, because if they're interested in squirrels, they may like something that they like to chase, so it could be fetch or something like that. So, or if their dog likes to tug on their shower curtains, you know, oh, let's teach them a positive way and teach them how to tug on a tug toy, not my curtains. So.
Right, exactly. I think the first, when I used to deal with puppies, because I've trained from puppies, reactive dogs, all that kind of stuff, is I used to tell them, pay attention to your dog, especially with a puppy. I say, first week's homework, it's not even a trick or anything like that. Pay attention to your dog. What is your dog like?
That's a great start. Yeah. So, and then if people want to find more information about Positive Pooch or your YouTube channel, where should they go?
So I have a YouTube channel called The All-American Team, which is mainly dedicated to my agility side, but I do some obedience and tricks on there. It's been a long haul because of my YouTube channel changing so many times. But that's my YouTube channel is called The All-American Team, and of course the photo is of Abby. You know, so she's a scruffy little terrier. You can't miss her. Yeah. And
I'll put a link in the description below. Well, thank you for joining us, Ashley, here on the Doggie Dojo. I appreciate it.
And, no problem.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see where the Positive Pooch goes and everything like that. So cool. Thanks again.
Awesome.